What's up, guys? It's the Middle-Aged Gamer. I want to thank each and every one of you for checking on this video or clicking on this video. If you could, hit the like button below and make a comment below. It definitely helps me out making more videos in the future. I'm very happy to say I did get the President's Medal on this scenario, and we are playing the Northwest Northern Passage scenario. And I will tell you, this is probably one of the hardest scenarios to beat with the President's Medal. For one, make sure before you start that you bump up the AI rating to hard, or you do Trainiac. I would recommend probably just bumping up the AI to hard. Wasn't that much of a difference. Compared to doing Trainiac, you can't pause the game. You really have to focus on passengers and mail throughout the start of it, or the beginning of the scenario, to make sure you do this correctly. Otherwise, you will fail miserably. If you've watched all my other videos, I focus on freight for the most part. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot focus on freight on this video. So make sure to watch at least the first 20-30 minutes of this video to get a hang of what you need to do in the beginning of the game to make sure you check off the task list and get the President's Medal. Keep in mind, if you don't make any changes and you still get gold check marks on everything, you will not get the President's Medal. You will end up as an office manager. So to get over 30 points, bump up the AI difficulty or go to Trainiac. I haven't tried Trainiac offhand, but I'm assuming that would give you the bonus points needed to get above 30 points. Anyways, again, go to twitch.tv/themiddleagedgamer to see my future live streams. I will be live streaming quite a bit throughout the month of January, playing Railway Empire and Train Sim World, among other games. All right, here we go, guys. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into scenarios, guys. Enough talking. We're going to be doing the Northwest Northern Passage 1870. Again, I have completed this. I got the office manager. I got all gold check marks, which should give you President's Medal. However, it didn't. So we either have to make the AI hard or we have to run it in Trainiac. I'm going to do AI hard because that's what Crusher and everybody else wanted in chat. Little sync here, you guys are voting on, am I going to get the President's Medal first try on this Northern Passage route? Which, again, I've done it already, so keep that in mind. We're going to put the AI as hard. I don't know how hard that makes AI. I have no idea. And in case you guys don't know, we're going to play as the lady because we're going to have to run the passengers and mail right off the bat to get a lot of funds coming. This is the first time, or really the second time, I've done a scenario like this. Where it's a different start. Normally I'm focused on freight and only moving freight. This is completely the opposite of what I'm used to. Thank you to Vez, who helped me a while back on doing this. Let's go ahead and start it up. Alright, so we got to connect 100,000 people to the railway network and achieve a quarterly profit of 800,000, along with doing a bunch of other items. I will tell you that this is impossible unless you do exactly what I'm doing, or pretty close to exactly what I'm doing. And you know I wouldn't lead you wrong, right, guys? Right? Luckily, we do have pause mode, so I'm not going to be rushing trying to fix tracks. And then we just want kind of a transition track or a siding in between. Run the signals, and if you guys haven't already, you hold shift and control down, and then you can mouse wheel to change direction of the signals, and it automatically lays all the signals on that particular track. So shout out to YouTube for helping me out with that one, because I was manipulating tracks forever. How does the lady not trip with that dress on? I have no idea. I have no idea. Alright. We're not going to do supply towers. We're not doing maintenance buildings right off the bat because that uses too much money. I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. Make sure to select passengers and mail only. And we are going to run 2 locomotives back. Oh, I need to do one more thing. Always select the dining car and mail car. In fact, I know this one's full, but I'm going to do the same thing on this as well. All right, we're just going to continue up north doing the same exact thing that we just did. It's like I'm running out of money already, which is kind of crazy. I'm going to have to figure out how to do this without making a tunnel. There we go. Much better. Again, we just want a nice siding track here. And I'll go ahead and run the signals again. You can see we're almost out of money, and we've only connected how many people? 55,000. But I promise you, this is the right thing to do. Passengers and mail. Add the route. Rail cars, we need to add dining and mail car. Same thing back. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and pull out both of our loans. Or bonds, I should say. And we're going to continue on the process up north. There we go. The good part is this is going to be probably the fastest you can do the scenario. The way I'm doing it. The question is, will I be able to get 5,000 freight load cards? And we'll look at that task here in a little bit. But yeah, America financial strategy. You know, I think it was in America, you're in debt by like 30,000 by the time you're born, which if you think about it, it's pretty crazy. All right, 2 more trains, passengers and mail, and add the rail cars that we need. Same thing back. There we go. All right, up north, we need to go up to, was it Nampa? Let's go ahead and do that. I will tell you, buying a house is probably going to be your #1 goal when you're that age, because the interest rates right now are so low. Actually works out pretty well. Make a little marker right here. Yeah, interest rates are super low right now, and you can build a lot of wealth in real estate. So I'd highly recommend you try to get a house sooner than later, if you can, of course, afford it. Now would be the time. If I could get this on here, that'd be good. There we go. Jesus Christ. There we go. We gotta wait for some money to build the trains both ways, so let's go ahead and give it a second while we get our first deliveries in. This should help us, or hopefully give us our 5 express trains eventually. We're also going to check off on this Miles City to Spokane relatively quick, and also the 10,000 passengers relatively quick as well. Don't need to write a demeaning article, although if I can afford it. There we go. Just need 1 more train to get delivered. Now, like I said, we're not running supply towers. We're not running maintenance depots as of right now, which means we're going to have to replace our trains periodically at the start. And obviously, we're going to have to make some major upgrades in the line down the road. Oops. Okay. We need to make one more going the other way. Fortunately, we don't have enough money quite yet. I need to get it running, though, ASAP if I can. There we go. Perfect. All right, next stop is going to be Baker City. Then we'll end up connecting to Spokane out here after that. And probably Missoula and maybe Great Falls and Casper as well. This is setting us up to complete the 100,000 and the 800,000, which is the first two tasks. And they're actually impossible unless you're doing this specific way of running the routes at the beginning. I don't know of another way. Maybe Vez does, who's not on here, but... Okay, gonna put a small train station in Bay. And let's see how much it's gonna cost to run. $83,000, okay. And we definitely want to focus probably on the company construction side at first. I don't need a security guard right now. What do you mean, Rel Engineer? You get yours tomorrow? As in like a house or what? Oh, your stimulus check. Nice. Very nice. I do not get a stimulus check, unfortunately. Kind of bitter about that, but... Almost have 83,000, although I need quite a bit more than that to... There we go. It's not too bad right there.
A large number of citizens.
All right, so we connected to 100,000 people. Now we need to build on that quarterly profit, which is 800,000 is our next goal. And we're doing exactly what we need to for that as well. Let's go ahead and lay signals. Yeah, I wonder if I went back to actually play the campaign missions now, I think I would do 100 times better. I know a lot of people like, what's his name, Pitt, that was on here, was saying thank you for putting out that video, but I've learned so much since I've done that video that I know I could do much better. I don't know if I need 2 trains on this route or not. I guess I'll put it either way. Alright, so anytime you get this locomotive slowed, you need to go ahead and basically replace all the trains. It only costs $10,000 to replace all the trains with brand new ones. That's a lot cheaper than even placing one supply depot is $30,000. So it's obviously a third of the cost of just one of those, and we would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 supply towers on top of the maintenance depots that we would need. So keep that in mind, guys. Wait till we get a little bit more money. I'd like to buy 2 trains at the same time if I can. That's called. I'm definitely not rich at all. I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. And if you don't know the difference, the wealthy pay the rich. All right, here we go. We got enough for 2 trains, I believe. Same thing, passengers and mail. Add the rail cars on there. All right, and then we're going to go to Spokane next and connect it I guess to Baker City would be the way to go. It's going to be a relatively expensive connection because you have all these mountains right here. We're going to have to run the track around the mountain. Okay, I'm going to work on the company and construction side for now. Hopefully we can buy or spy some of these other innovations over on the trains and locomotive side. And here's a spy right here. Just when I said that, right? That will give us basically a free innovation. Alright, this is going to be a little bit more difficult track to run. You can see all the contours of the mountain range right there. So I'm going to try to do it manually if I can, without... I don't know if 7% grade's good or not. Back up and go a little bit south. 5%'s better, right? Oops. It's gonna be an expensive $256,000 to build this portion of the route, not including the siding track that we need. But it's going to connect what we need to and check off the task right here, connect Miles Cities to Spokane. So we definitely want to work on it as soon as possible. Our last quarterly profit, I think, was at the end of March. It was for $329,000. It's a good start. To get $329,000 worth of freight going is pretty crazy. Oh, I missed a train cam. Sorry, auto mode. I'll do that next time. Yeah, train cam, just so you guys know. Let's see if it's up and running. It is up and running. There it is. I need to fix my camera a little bit, but I'll try to listen for the next one. I apologize. It's my fault. In fact, I was planning on playing without headphones, but that didn't come to fruition as of yet. I won't use the Decapod, but I really don't want her to have it at the same time, so I will bid on it.
Are you sure you're not biting off a little bit more than you can chew?
And I really don't use the Decapod simply because it's the same speed. It does have more tractive power, which you'd want on higher incline routes, but the cost... I mean, it's double the cost for the same speed. That's why I'm not going to use it. Used to work for Swift. I don't know if I should say I'm sorry or not. I think if I didn't do what I did in real estate, I'd be a truck driver. I'm not going to lie. I love being on the open road. I got a fifth wheel. I just went down from San Antonio to Big Bend area, or Terra Lingua, if you guys know where that's at. You'd hire me? Willing to throw boxes? Oh, you're willing to hire a rail engineer? See, I wouldn't even mind loading the truck. It gets you out of the truck doing something physical too, so I wouldn't mind it. Anyways, little stinker, you could still vote yes or no for getting the President's Medal if you want to. I guess if you're a moderator like Crusher and a la mode, they cannot vote for whatever reason. Oh yeah, you can easily make over 100,000 as a truck driver, no problem. It's just how hard do you want to work is the real question. Getting close to being able to build this additional route from Baker City to Spokane. It's our most expensive addition. Maybe we should have gone to Missoula first, but neither here or there. Like we're burning through time, but end of June is going to be next quarterly report. Hopefully we hit the 800,000, and then we can start focusing on maybe doing an expansion to 1-2 more cities, or actually focusing on building up the Gardner area and doing the freight. That's pretty good. If you're doing 100,000 in your home every day, that's pretty amazing. Usually you have to be OTR to be making the big money.
The east and west.
Alright, I just checked off Miles City to Spokane by connecting to that city. Let's see how much this siding is going to cost me. I know it's going to be probably 50,000. Yep. It's about halfway in between, right? There we go. 64,000. You guys don't do you guys just do regional or what, Crusher? I don't know why the signals, like if one's in here, how come this guy can't leave the side and then come in? Doesn't make any sense to me. He has a signal up here to do it, or at least, yeah, he does. Okay. I don't want that. I do want this. Let's go ahead and reduce it. No, I'm going to do this one first. I want to increase the wait time for passengers in cities, although having this would definitely be helpful since I'm replacing the locomotives manually. Alright, now we can lay signals. Still feel like I'm laying these parts of the signals incorrectly for some reason, but it might be because it's a single-sided track, or single-sided station, I should say. Alright, I just need money to run one more. So close to being able to get that second locomotive for that route. There we go. Perfect. I think OTR is just over the road. To me, that means long distance or just being on the road constantly. I guess you could be OTR doing like a shorter route, but you're just constantly going, living in your truck. I guess that'd be considered OTR too. But when I think of OTR, I think of going from state to state and sleeping in the truck is what I think of. Maybe Crusher can correct me if I'm wrong, or Rel Engineer. I don't want to buy stocks. I'm not doing that. Let's go ahead and connect to Missoula real quick, and I'll probably expand the double siding right here. Oh, I messed that up. I need to expand this double track hopefully all the way down. So our last quarterly report was 530, just running straight passengers and mail. We need to get 800,000 before we start focusing on freight. We already have, look at this, 3,900 to 10,000 passengers transported. It's only 1,870. That's pretty crazy. I don't want to give up innovation points. So I'm not doing that. All right, let's go ahead and replace our locomotives because they're having issues. You know, I want to do the expansion real quick before I do anything else. I'm going to use a supply tower just to fix this really quick. And I'm going to take this back. There we go. And my goal is to connect Missoula onto here, and then we can run basically 4 trains. 2 from Idaho Falls to Missoula, and then Missoula up to Nampa as well. I probably need to upgrade this dual track. But let's do Missoula to Idaho Falls first and foremost. Okay, yeah. So I guess regional could technically be OTR as well. I'm in Texas, so getting out of Texas is an all-day affair depending which way you're going. Actually, it is an all-day affair for the most part. Alright, let's go back to Missoula and get this thing connected. $156,000 to connect to that. So I need probably $250 to make a decent connection just to Idaho Falls to Missoula. $800 miles to a single customer. I mean, how many miles would you do in a day? Like 500, 600? I don't know if they like the electronic logbooks now, if it makes any difference or not. Trying to think of the next quarter: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So into September is going to be the next quarterly report. I need to run probably that much track from Missoula, so let's go ahead and wait for another 80,000. Seems like things are getting more and more expensive, but that's how it goes. Also need to make sure I have enough money in the bank to upgrade the locomotives too when they start getting out of sand and everything else. Bonus for new industry, I don't want to mess with that in Salt Lake City. I'm going to leave that as is. Another thing too is the quarterly report. If you have 10 times this, you will get a option for a third bond, which we don't have yet. So it's basically we need 4.3 million as our company value to get the third bond, or we can do the bond game, which is basically paying off the bottom one and just upgrading the bond, so to speak. Usually make 600, 650 miles happen each day on average. More if they push it. Okay. I think that's a long day, 600 miles in a truck, especially if you're limited to like 60 miles an hour or 65 miles an hour. Let's check the signals here. Okay, that's good on that. Now we can go ahead and run 2 trains back and forth from Missoula to Idaho Falls. Damn, 736 miles in a day. That's insane. I don't need that. In fact, let's start it in Missoula and go down. There we go. Maybe one more for Idaho Falls to Missoula. And I just saw this before I bought that locomotive. Let me delete this locomotive and go ahead and upgrade. Hang on. I need to do that first and foremost, and we'll go back and make the route. Need 36,000. There we go. Alright, now the next step we could do is basically run Missoula up to Nampa and back. Would be the easiest thing to do. And we're in the negative, unfortunately, but that's the way things go. Let's go ahead and increase the number of passengers in the city.
Beginners and dreamers, sweetie.
The longer you increase the wait time and the amount of passengers, the quicker we're going to get to breaking the 800,000 quarterly profit. And that's the goal right now. I do want to hire these guys. There we go. Alright, let's do our next expansion. We need to connect this way. Let's go ahead and do the signaling. There we go. Now, we probably want to double up on the track a little bit more up to Nampa. But I'm going to go ahead and run... Actually, let's go ahead and double up this track. Be on the safe side. Since we have so many trains running on it. Alright, I do hear a train coming. Let's go ahead and switch to train cam real quick, guys. Pretty sure a train's coming. Almost certain. I wish my train cam should be facing further up, but it is what it is. I have the game in pause mode. I still give away games. I got like hundreds to give away. But yeah, Crusher's right. He was winning it for the most part. Is that legal, Crusher? I know the answer, but I want to see how you answer this. Trust me, I'd love to put sensors on the track to tell me when the train was going by or coming. And have like a little red light inside my studio go off. It's true. What I need is like a rumble sensor. When it rumbles, like outside in the yard. Oh, ring sensor could work. Yeah, I'm not putting anything on the track. That's federally regulated. No thanks. Sounds like mandatory minimum sentence. That's what that sounds like. I'm not trying to get in trouble. I still want to get another camera that's night vision and one that has a mic on it as well. So you guys can actually get a good audio of it passing by or the trains passing by. Is that grain? Yeah, it probably is. This is little hoppers and stuff. So it has a mix of a couple things in there. Yeah, manifest. There you go. Jesus. Long train, though. So is that gas or is that oil? I guess it could be both, right? Or any type of liquid. Lambo's in it. The heroin. We got some pushers in the back. All right, let's get back to the game, guys. All right, pretty close to being able to upgrade. Into September is our next quarter. I'm hoping that we get this checked off on right here, the 800,000 quarterly profit. Okay. Much better. Now we just need money to run the trains, and probably need to bring this up a little bit further too, but let's run the trains first and foremost. In fact, let's replace the trains. Get that out of the way because I know it's coming up soon. Go. And we need one more running back. Missoula to Nampa. Need a little bit more money. Rooting for that train because it's up and not BNSF. Yeah, it's mainly Union Pacific on this line down here. There's a little bit of mix of everything, but that's typically what you see. Definitely wanted to use the spy. Need 31,800. Okay. Anytime you get a spy, definitely pay for it. It's gonna get you some innovations, which is super important in this game. You get some CSX down here, Southern Pacific, and of course BNSF. What else? Ferromex, which I think is owned by one of those companies now. You see that down here. Amtrak comes by once or twice a day. If I get up early enough in the morning, I'll usually see Amtrak, but... Alright, so we're getting some things down here. Waiting for track clearance. Alright, we did not get the 800,000 yet. In fact, our quarterly profit's only 800,000, which is kind of surprising. We're getting almost into 1871, so we need to keep expanding what we're doing right now to ensure that we do get that quarterly profit. And we haven't got any bonuses that we can actually use over here, which is part of the problem. I guess we can go to Elko. It's pretty close. Let's go ahead and do this one right here. Oh, I did not know that. Texas Eagle runs 3 times a week now? Interesting. Let's get into Elko.
2 stations in one city are definitely not going to compete with each other.
This should be relatively easy to run compared to the other ones that we just did. Still 112,000, but I need to expand this track up further. In fact, I might do that first. Let me do that. Damn it. Need some more money. What we could do is delete this. Just give us enough money to do what we need to over here. That should go after that one. All right, good enough. There we go. I know you can. Although didn't they end the Empire Builder? I thought they stopped one of those routes. I could be wrong.
Go ahead. Station right in the middle of the city.
I saw something online saying it was the last time it was going to run a certain route. I just don't remember what route that was, unfortunately. All right, we need 112,000. I'm surprised we haven't checked off. We got 4 express trains running right now. We need just one more to check that off.
Did you bring your big wallet with you?
There we go. Step into the financing department. All right, we can finally connect this. Let's go ahead and add the siding. Add these signals. There we go. Now I just need to add 2 trains to this. They should give you a special room as you are missing an arm and a leg. What? Who's missing an arm and leg? I'm confused, man. I'm really hoping we hit the 800,000 by the end of December. I don't think it's going to happen, though. We'll find out. Oh, okay. Crusher after paying for his fare. Jesus. All this train talk makes me actually want to play Train Sim World right now. I still haven't done the Marseille route, which I really want to do. Alright, Great Falls is here. We can also connect to Casper right there. Yeah, Notch H challenge. I'm down. Down for it. How much is our... We're only worth 2.4 million right now. Still got a ways to go. We did not hit, so we're still not at the quarterly profit we need, which is not good. I wonder if I put too many trains on each of the lines. Here's our report. Quarter 4 wasn't as basically the same as quarter 3 as far as profits go. That's interesting. Maybe because I have the AI on hard? I don't know. I feel like I'm going a little slower than normal on here, though. Great Falls is right there, or Casper. I think Casper would probably be the next one. Actually, you know what? I'll probably do Great Falls. And the only reason I'm going to do Great Falls first is because I really want to upgrade the line between Idaho Falls and Gardner, which I may go ahead and do first before expanding out there, because we're going to be focusing on these 2 cities the most moving forward. So let's go ahead and start this. Okay. That's awesome, Rail Engineer. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Okay. All right, that's fully expanded. Oh, except for right here. Mess that up. There we go. Now we can go ahead and connect to Great Falls out here and run it both ways. This train looks like it's okay. Thought the train was messing up. It's gonna be a super expensive route to run. Definitely don't want bridges though. $186,000, so we probably need about 300,000. Let's see. If we hit the quarterly profit at the end of March, which I'm hoping we do, or the following quarter, worst case scenario, we could start doing this. And then our real goal is going to be trying to get the 5,000 freight cars by 1880 is going to be pretty hard to do. The rest of these I'm not so concerned with, as the 5,000 freight cars is going to be the hardest thing. Wait for a little bit more money before we do anything else. In fact, let's go ahead and replace the trains. Saboteur, sure, why not? We want to definitely saboteur Salt Lake City, right? I think that's our biggest one. Okay. We're in March. Let's look at our quarter right now. I don't think it gives us real-time statistics, but let me just double check. No, it only shows the last quarter. Does it show our current quarter though? No.
Nothing more than a little stress test for my engineers.
Oh, we got a third bond though. Here we go. This will make the difference. Perfect. Let's go ahead and expand this. In fact, let's do it the right way. And let's go ahead and run 2 trains. And then we'll run 2 more going the other way. Go back the other way. Need one more signal. What do you mean? Going from Gardner. There isn't one. The intersection go from Gardner's to Great Falls. What? Gardner to Great Falls. You sure? Oh, hang on. Right here? I got it. Thank you. I was trying to get rid of this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, I think we got all the signals done there. Thank you for the heads up, Crusher. Yeah, I would have missed that altogether. Still didn't hit the quarterly profit, which I'm really... Okay, we're going to hit it next time. The question is it going to be too late for the gold check mark? And that, I don't know. We need to do our final expansion to Casper, though, I think at this point. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave the passenger routes. I'm going to start working on freight and Gardner. We need 60,000 people in here ASAP. And we're going to do that by running warehouses. Keep the freight off the main line if we can for at least as long as possible. Train station. So we want a warehouse with signaling control. Let's go ahead and put it right here. And then we want a small train station for grain first and foremost. Oh man, I just messed that up. I'm gonna just go ahead and delete the line. It's gonna be quicker than having to redo each single signal. There we go. Much better. So we need to accept grain and wood right here, max. Here we go. Got to start running freight now. In fact, we probably need to triple up on this at the minimum. Thanks, baby girl. Appreciate that, Crusher. Alright, so we're an hour into the scenario, and I think we're doing pretty good. I'm worried about the quarterly profit, which we'll find out here in a little bit. But we're on track for the remaining items. Although the express trains really gets me. We're going to have to fix that at some point in the future. Usually I have that by now as well. So something, I feel like because I put the AI on hard, it's messing with the rest of the game more so than it would normally would. Alright, next is going to be doing the wood. I need to get wood going here, and I want to get it up here as much as possible. There we go. I want as much track as possible on this side just to bring in more trains. And I'll do that. I'll do that. We are out of money, guys. Spy. Definitely want the spy. Definitely want the conductor. Need 33,000 for the spy. There we go. Alright, so we have grain making beer in Gardner. We need to start another warehouse outside of Idaho Falls. And we basically need to get it connected up to this warehouse to transport basically meat and beer back and forth is really what we're trying to do at the end of the day. What does a bandit do? No, I'm not going to do that. Received external image. I don't even know where that's at. Got missing supplies. Let's go ahead and replace all the locomotives. And let's go ahead and set up our warehousing on this side. Why can I not? What's going on? Hang on. Oh, I need a warehouse. Sorry. Oh, it's on warehouse, right? The mountain. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Now, before I do anything, let's go ahead and connect the two warehouses together since we have track running. There we go. Almost have enough money to do it. And we want to basically select on this side that, and that for starters. Oops. That for starters. And we want to make sure that we have to upgrade this facility right here. Warehouse 1 needs to be bigger to run everything back and forth. Has no meat in here though, which is kind of a problem. We're gonna have to run it all the way up there.
Ha! There's space for my station here.
Definitely want the spy. Let's go ahead and fix our signals real quick. There we go. This should be full of beer. Okay, it is. I don't want to run freight on the main line. I could do that, but I'm really trying to avoid it. I really want to stick to warehousing if I can. It's just expensive to do so. I need to upgrade this side.
It's incredible how many passengers you've already guided.
I still don't have the quarterly profit, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the President's Medal because of this right here. I think I put too many trains at the beginning on some of the routes. We'll find out in a little bit. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, so September. I don't think that's going to be a gold medal. And I feel like because the AI is on hard, that's the only reason it could be. Right, let's upgrade this guy, and we're going to include beer. Why is it loaded with nothing? Oh, probably because there is nothing there, huh? Let me delete this guy. Okay, that's full of beer. Let's go ahead and replace all the locomotives. Now we need to figure out getting cattle to warehouse 2, which is going to be, I think, relatively easy, hopefully. We're going to use part of this line to do it. Actually, could we just go over it? It'd be nice if we could. Might just do that instead. It's 119. What's the point of having this there then? Okay, 119,000 to do it. Why is this going back? Oh, hang on. Why is this going back with grain?
You've achieved some handsome quarterly results early on.
Okay, we got the gold check mark on the quarterly profit, which that's what I was worried about right there. Nice. And now I feel a little bit more confident moving forward.
A new locomotive is nice, but can you even afford to replace your old
Yes,
one?
let's go ahead and replace these one by one. All right, let's get the cattle going because that's going to be more important here. I don't know. I just feel like it is because I was running the scenario last time and I got the quarterly profits like instantaneously. I got the what was it? The express trains instantaneously. I feel like it somehow in the back end of the game, you know, it shouldn't make any difference. It's affecting me. I don't know why. Maybe that's all in my head. Which could all be in my head too. I don't know. I want that promoter for Gardner. There we go. Because I need to get the Yellowstone thing done. So this Yellowstone office, I need that as soon as possible in Gardner. So anytime I can promote the city and grow it, I'm going to do so. Now we need a ton of trains going here. So yeah, our next goal is basically building the Yellowstone office. Yeah, true. The express trains make a lot of sense right now. I need to get that done sooner than later, but I'm really concerned with the 5,000 freight cars by 1880. That's my biggest concern right now. I have a ton of cattle trains going right now. fact, I'd love to upgrade this too. Are we out of logs? Yeah, we're out of logs. Are we out of grain? Could actually expand this. Let's go ahead and put 2 more on there. I want to expand this warehouse as well. Locomotives are not doing good. Let's go ahead and upgrade them.
Oh no, what bad luck.
Now we really have to start upgrading everything. What's up, off-roader? Yeah, 120, 130 cars a month. That's easily doable. Okay. Crushers thinks I could do it no problem. So hopefully I can. Might want to make another one of these here in a little bit. I think now is really the time to start truly expanding what we need as far as supply towers go and everything too. Start upgrading our entire track slowly but surely. Maintenance buildings probably on our warehouse tracks right now, and then we need to include sugar and corn next. I think it's going to be the goal. Can we get a faster? There's an express train right there. Let's do that. I really want to get that express train if possible. 1 of 5, okay. So I think our warehouse line is completely good as far as maintenance buildings. Let me look. And supply towers. We got the wood, we got the grain in between the warehouses, and we also have walker flattening. So I think we're going to be good on that. An inventor, yeah, I'll do that. And I'm going to save up for that express train, I think. Just because of the speed of it. All right, next on the list, let's go ahead and expand to add corn, because I think this does need corn. Yep. And sugar on both of these cities. Almost 60,000 population here, so we're getting close. Okay, supply tower, put one right there. Just need to include corn here. And I would like to include it on the other warehouse as well, so it gets transported back and forth. Also need to include wood and grain right here if I can. Wood. Grain. Yeah, I'll have to do it. To make another warehouse, but it's fine. Thank you, Rail Engineer. I definitely need some optimism. All right, I think I'm going to connect sugar next.
You've strengthened your hand considerably. with
Although this is full. That was kind of the problem I was looking at. Why is that not connected? That's annoying. Go. This is full with everything on here. Is there anything I can take off? I don't think so. I mean, the wood, potentially. Take off the wood. Wait, no. Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to take the wood off this one. I'm going to make a direct line for wood to that city. I'm going to add sugar on here. Just makes more sense right now. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Do one supply tower up here. Let's go ahead and replace all the locomotives. Just got to make sure to do the correct ones. 60,000. There we go. Now, if I could get wood to Idaho Falls under a separate warehouse, that might be worthwhile. Got tons of grain in here. Almost 60,000 population. It's going up, which is good. What up, Railmaster? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Trying to get that express. We need 92 more innovation points for the express train. How are we doing on everything else? We only got 250 of 5,000 transported freight cars. We're almost into 1872, so I'm really going to focus on building everything up. Got no express trains right now, which is kind of crazy. Hopefully the spy will actually give us the Renault 440. That would be nice. Just gonna upgrade up here because there's a lot of trains going to this station right here. Have to wait till these trains leave. Connected cars, so we didn't get that, what I wanted. We didn't get the Renault, but let's go ahead and correct this side first. Do that. So I'll wait, I'll give it just a minute. Definitely want that market crier if I can. About probably 60,000 to upgrade this side. Somewhere in there. This is the bad thing about starting out the way I did, is you have to go back and really upgrade the entire line at some point with supply towers and everything else. Yeah, main line's looking good. We've got some freight going down here. This should be 60,000. Oh, pretty close. 57,000 down there. What else does Gardner need? Needs meat, which we're working on. Needs milk and vegetables and fruit. There's fruit right here, so we might be able to do that. This place actually ran. How come we're only bringing 3? Is it just overloaded? I feel like this needs to be upgraded. We're not making enough meat, which is kind of a problem. Can we get another bond? Oh, we can get another bond. Let's go ahead and do that. In fact... should wait for a market crier, shouldn't I? Or the, I should have bought one of those auction guys for when I did the auction right here. What is going on? Waiting for Elko. Does that help out? There we go. Had a bit of signaling problem. Let's go ahead and upgrade the locomotives. I don't know if I want to do anything. I feel like I need to just expand more. Can we do another warehouse? Yikes. It's not a good sign. Do it like that. That's a pain in the ass to do it like that, though. Good idea. We're gonna do this. Oops. Let's make a large train. There we go. Nice, Roadmaster. Glad you're able to figure that out. I knew you were talking about it for a minute. Supply tower. Actually, let's get this connected up first. Okay. Now I'm going to end up running fruit down into Gardener on the main line, or one of the main lines. There we go. Trains are laughing, man. Yep, definitely are.
Look
You got
out.
Rail Engineer, Rail Master.
Research
Yep.
up my sleeve.
Off-roader. Lots of vehicles. I'm assuming that's because I stream mostly this. You're going to see a lot of that. If you go watch like Dovetail Games, their live gameplay, I guarantee you're going to see a whole lot of train names on there. You know what? Let's get rid of this. And let's get this one going to Idaho Falls, which also needs fruit. There we go. Nice thinker. I'll try to check it out later if I can. At least stop by for a little bit. We got 95 wood that needs to go somewhere. All right, here we go. Express train.
Woo! Is your new locomotive as quick as it looks?
Upgrade that to that. Actually, if we can do that to all the locomotives, that would be nice. So the Renault 444 suitability would be not express. Actually cheaper. Place that. Hopefully that will bring more of those trains to be actual express lines is my hope. What should I focus on? Freight cars still.
Great. Your locomotives can travel
Oh,
quickly.
I need to build the Yellowstone office. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go.
Visitors across the entire country.
Finish Yellowstone office. Now we're
about the
legit
uniqueness of
on the
Yellowstone.
freight cars to towns item here. Let's see. We have a ton of stuff in this warehouse. We can go south down to Billings if we upgrade this. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's just do it the easy way. Okay, let's just do a small train station with signaling control for now. And let's connect it on this side. Can you add a lumber industry to a town for that wood? Yeah, maybe. I didn't check on that though. Let me check on that here in a second. Tomorrow City. Uh-oh. Headphones are about to die. Change my battery real quick. After I do the signaling. Alright, all these trains should automatically regenerate. Yeah, they are, which is good. Let me fix my battery real quick. What are we, about 2 hours into the scenario? I think we're doing pretty good. Crusher, how am I doing on the... I'll look on the lumber thing, but how am I doing on the freight so far. I feel like I'm not doing too well at the moment. All right, that's fixed. One thing down. Create another warehouse here. And then what we'll do is we'll run this over and then we'll run it up with this main track. There we go. Okay. So what do we have at abundance? We got grain and wood. So easily put grain and wood on here. What else we got? We got meat here, so we definitely want to have cattle coming in. And let's go ahead and bring milk into here as well. I need to upgrade it actually, but...
Oh, how fantastic. That one of your locomotives has finally set a record.
You can add a lumber industry into billings. You should get credit for delivering wood there and credit for finishing lumber around town. So yeah, okay. So you're saying just build like a lumber place here to use all the wood? I can do that. How is the cattle industry doing? Still only bringing 3 per route. It's kind of a bummer. Is this going to automatically upgrade at some point, or do I have to manually go in there and buy it? Actually, you know what? What is this city? Idaho Falls. Let me do that. Idaho Falls. Or I could do Billings too. Let me just do Billings. Yeah, I thought about that crusher. So I can add the lumber there. Got it, mate. Got it. Freight only. Probably need to do just a grain train too. That's separate. So freight only. Priority with grain. There we go. What else can we do? That's about it for now. Let's go ahead and replace all our trains. I don't think we have any of these, do we? Ineos. No, we don't. I think, where's the other train filled with wood at? It was in front of the grain train. This is the grain train. Oh, it's right here. Okay. It's just cheaper. So the reason why I do it, let me get to it real fast. I'll show you. So it's about half the price. The main reason why I haven't upgraded to the Decapod is because they both run the same amount of speed, 37 miles per hour. Maintenance requirements is 100% on this, where it's 110% of this. So it's double the cost for more maintenance is really what it comes down to be. Tractive power is not a big deal because I don't have a whole lot of mountains or a lot of inclines throughout the map. Otherwise, I would do the Decapod. No, if the Decapod was quicker, I'd be using it right now, but it's definitely not, unfortunately. Okay, what else can we do? Let's just go and do that. Okay, I do want an auctioneer. In fact, let me go ahead and buy both auctioneers. I think I need to buy the meat industry and just upgrade it in Idaho Falls. Although we have 10 there. So billings just grew. Can we build a furniture industry? Yeah, if we can. There we go. I can actually run straight freight trains down to here and honestly back up through there if I really wanted to. I'm just going to do this though. Alright, let's get milk coming into Billings. Does it need it though? Yeah, it does need it already, which is good. Small train station. Milk. Oh crap, I just did that backwards, didn't I? Let's redo that. There we go, much better. Kind of did that backwards, but it's fine. I'm gonna have to upgrade the warehouse though to add milk.
Space for my station here.
Some challengers and big boys. I don't think I have the big boy on here yet. That's not even an option on this. The Columbia is pretty good, 242. Let's see, how are we doing on loans? Can I get another loan yet? Nope. Not quite. I have to upgrade this warehouse to add the milk line, so I'm going to wait on that. And how are we doing? Got 720 of 5,000 freight cars delivered so far. So we're almost to the 1/5 mark, getting pretty close. Still worried about these express trains. At the same time, I only have one running. Inventor. Yes, I'll take that. Take the stoker. What else can we do? So the last express train's down here. And we have to do that by 1884. We got plenty of time to do that. Usually I have it checked off by now, so I'll have to figure that out down the road. Yeah, I'll do that crusher. I'm not too concerned with it being like breaking the scenario or anything as of right now. Alright, let's do this. Let's put the maintenance. Oh, I don't have enough for a maintenance building. Need to add milk. What else can we add? Technically sugar and meat too, right? corn and sugar also. Corn, sugar. Go. So 3, probably run at least 2 of these, if not 3. Just gonna run 2 just to be on the safe side. Ooh, Casper has a connection bonus. Let's go ahead and do that, since we already have track running to Billings. And let's see if we can make this an express train with just 1 train on it. We have got, what, one running right now? Let's try to make this the second one right now. Oh, it's not connecting. Okay, hang on. Gotta do a couple things. That should allow us to run it there. Here.
Look, one of your trains is broken down.
Let's check on that here in a little bit. Breakdown, Jesus Christ. All right, hang on. Let me go ahead and do this. Then if we can do all the renos. There we go. All right, let's just do the caboose. All right, we'll check on Casper to Billings to make sure that's an express train here in a little bit. Yeah, I know. Did it allow? Let me look at it. Did it do it right? Yeah, it still allowed me to do it. It is flipped on this route. You're 100% correct. I made a mistake on doing that. Of the Challenger here in St. Louis. Buy route bumper off. I'm going to, man. It's gonna happen. Don't want the money. Just gonna do that. Alright, so we have furniture going here. We need furniture going out, though, to places that need it. So this place definitely needs it. Let's go ahead and make... I don't think we can do a big warehouse, unfortunately. Yeah, we could, actually. Let's do this. And I want this to accept furniture. Also makes beer. Actually, you know what? We could run it on its own track, I think, at this point. Oops. Let's go ahead and run this. Jesus Christ, it's a big line right there. Got two supplier towers on there, which is what I wanted. Need the other one to select beer. So furniture and beer. Only. There we go. Delivering furniture now. I got 2 trains delivering furniture on that route and beer back, which is good. I would like to get the fruit going here instead of to Gardner. Let's go ahead and correct this if we can. So fruit. I think we're going to go through the rock, though. It's going to be super expensive. Yep. That's all right. To get it off this route, I'd rather do this. Seems like an expensive thing to do for one train, but I think I can use it for other stuff down the road. Cane Creek's coming to Train Sim World, is it? That sounds cool. I still want the Faversham route or Faversham route, however you pronounce it. That's the one I'm most excited about right now. All right, I need to find the Stark Farm to Gardner first. Stark Farm to Gardner. Here we go. So there to there. Freight only. There we go. We got to find some more uses for this line, though, besides Stark Farm, so I'm going to have to figure that out pretty soon. Probably be a receiving thing for at some point. We have meat here. Let's see, can we add meat to this? We can. Can we add meat here? We need to upgrade. To there, be freight only. I want to prioritize meat. There we go. Got more meat being delivered to Gardner. That's nice. All right, let's check on our route over here. Is this a express route yet? That's the question. I don't see the train anywhere, so it must be coming back somewhere, maybe. It's at Casper to Billings. Let's look at it. It's halfway there. Not 100% there yet. I didn't see it on the roadmap last time, but I didn't catch the newest one, so I have to check that out. Let's go ahead and put that there. Let's replace our locomotives again. I need to start really upgrading the line now, too. And then we have Renos as well.
Oh no, what bad luck.
Already got 2 auctioneers. I don't need to worry about that. What is this one doing? Breakdown bad condition. All right, let's look and let's go ahead and place some supply towers along our lines. I think we have, is there 2 here? No. Got one there. I think we might have supply towers on almost every route now. Pretty close to it. Here. Got one there. All right, now we just really need maintenance building in a few of these places. So 1, 2. I'm surprised I didn't have one in Idaho Falls. It's kind of crazy. Great Falls, 3. Put one down here. All right, that's quite a bit of upgrading already. Look south. Is there one down here? There we go. Cane Creek with AC 4400. Hell yeah. Nice. Looking forward to that. Sounds really good. Look at our task list next and see where we're at on everything.
You can certainly make good use of that.
All right, so we have 1,200 of 5,000 freight cars, and we're towards the end of 1872. I think we're doing decently. Still need to keep going on the freight as much as possible, though. Bring vegetables in. Do we need vegetables here? We do. We need vegetables other places, too. So let's add vegetables to here. And let's bring vegetables in next. In fact, let's add vegetables over here. Oops, crap. There we go. Okay. So we need a small train station. Put it right there. Go put a supply tower there. I think we already have the maintenance building there. We do. Probably run maybe just one train. I don't know if I should run 2 trains or 1 train for that. It's such a short route. Yeah, Romel, sir. Have they teased the Faberstam route? I don't think they've actually played any gameplay from it, have they? So I haven't seen any if they have. What else is over here? We got cotton there. Who needs cotton though? I think it's all the way up by Idaho Falls. Is there any cotton up here? Sugar connection bonus there. Maybe sugar and corn. Could go there. Let's go ahead and do that. Will both of these stay here if we do like this, the warehouse on them? Or does it need to be a train station? I have no idea. I'm going to try the warehouse though to see if it works or not. And hopefully we could bring cattle into there too. I don't know if that's going to work or not though. Go. All right, does the warehouse actually collect these items is the question. I don't know. I've never done it like this. So let's do this. That to that. And we'll actually add cattle in there as well. Looks like it does. So we just need to allow corn, sugar, and cattle there. Corn, sugar, cattle. We'll have enough room. Corn and sugar. Let's do that first. And let's bake one for corn. One for sugar. And we'll double up on those. Yeah, Fabersham's the one I'm hoping for, if you're asking me that, Realm Master. Definitely the one I'm looking forward to the most. Oh, train cam? Yep, sorry. I'm out here spacing out playing this game. Oh, it's too dark outside. X, it's already dark? Jesus, I'm really like spacing out. So involved in this game, Jesus. Let's go ahead and copy these trains. Where'd that slow due to missing supplies? Hang on, let me fix this. There we go. Guess I missed a supply tower right there. We could have cattle go into this warehouse and be transported somewhere. Probably down the Billings directly. Guess let's go ahead and do this. This will be easy to run. Small train station. Since we're still working on freight. Actually, let me do it the other way. Okay. Times that by 2. Great Falls does make meat. That could go to Gardner. That's actually not a bad idea right there. I need it to connect right there is going to be the problem. We'll have to fix that track in just a second. About half a month to month, however, you never know. Yeah. Yeah, definitely too dark outside. Sinker. Alright, let me see where we're at. How we're doing. We got 1,600 out of 5,000 freight. Still building our freight line. We don't have any express trains, which is making me a little bit concerned. I need to probably start focusing on the trains and locomotives and getting over to the right to get this express train at some point moving forward. Alright, let's go ahead and we want cattle here. We want meat there as well. Freight. There we go. And now we need to deliver the meat to Gardner via this. And really to do that, I just need to put a supply tower here to fix it. I can. This will stay off the main track too, so we can use the express train later on. I just need that crossover again. I just want to check the Stark Farm to Warehouse 4 real quick. Okay, it's still switching across, which is what I wanted. Perfect. So we need to make something from Warehouse 7 to Warehouse 4. And if we could accept vegetables or fruit, that'd be good. Or beer even. Vegetables, fruit, beer. bring meat. There we go. And we need to accept vegetables. Beer, hang on. What else was it? Furniture, we need furniture, but don't need corn, just need that and beer for now. How are we doing on furniture down here? We need more wood, we need more meat. There we go. We can bring meat into warehouse. Run 4 trains at first, see how that goes. I never got good at the steam locomotives, unfortunately. In fact, I'm pretty horrible at them for a long time. I would like to get good at them at some point in the future, but I don't know if I really see it happening. We start buying some shares. It's not too bad. If I could buy a route, that would actually help me out on the freight side too. So we got a ton of got a weaving factory there already. We can sell dresses lower.
Ah, nothing more than a little stress test for my engineers.
Almost at 2,000. Doing pretty good on the freight car section. Still gonna keep expanding though. Alright, I need to get cotton to Idaho Falls, like, whoa. And the closest cotton is... there's one up there. Or there's one right here, which we already have track for the most part. Let's do that. How can we run it? Let's accept cotton here. And let's see, what else can we do? Supply tower there. Oh, I don't have enough money. I can teach you how to run one. Oh man, I don't know. I've done it before. I think I even have one video on YouTube as far as the steam locomotives go. I'm not good at it. Okay, we need this to go to this warehouse. I wonder if I should have done it to this one instead and then carried it to that one. Let's upgrade that instead. I've got some loans that we can pull out too. Do one more. Okay, when that gets to here, gotta run it to there, which is on the right side track. I wonder if I can just run it over instead of doing the switching in the track. And that is on the inside, so we need to run one more on the outside, right? Alright, I gotta wait till cotton gets to this warehouse. Then we need to run some trains from warehouse 7 to warehouse 8. But, make sure I have enough supply towers. Got 1, 2, 3. Put one down here, be on the safe side. Okay, it's good. That's good. We need signaling there. There we go. Much better. Alright, man. Definitely keep that in mind. I want to go from this warehouse to this warehouse, but I want the priority to be that. I don't think it's going to carry anything right now. We'll see. That's going to carry meat. Okay. There's our first batch coming in. Jeez, look at Cheyenne. It's just gigantic. feel like we need to go ahead and start connecting to Kingman, which is kind of one of the next steps we had to do anyways. Might be a good time to actually do it.
Look, one of your trains is broken down.
This should bring cotton now, hopefully. Alright, it's doing cotton, which is good. It's what I wanted. And actually, Stark Farm to Idaho Falls can be fixed too, so let's do that. Stark Farm to Idaho Falls. Let's go ahead and just delete this guy. That was running on the main line. And let's add fruit to here. There we go. Alright, we really need to start upgrading the train straight through to get this express train. Let's go ahead and do this.
Woo! Is your new locomotive as quick as it looks?
And what's one of the things? So we got almost 2,500 freight cars running. Pretty close to achieving the quarterly profit for Mel. We need to connect to Kingman. So let's go ahead and connect to Kingman real quick. And also work on getting some more Mel for a second. The C48W, if you're talking to me, I don't believe I do Realmaster, unfortunately. I guess we have to go from Elko to Kingman. Would be the easiest, right? Or should we go through Salt Lake City? Decisions.
It's not as if I didn't already have a station in the city.
Can we get out of here is the question. I don't want to make a tunnel if I don't have to. %, that's crazy. It's an insane grade to get out of there. Can we go up at all? 7%. That's not bad. I gotta get out the other way too, though, is the problem. So Salt Lake City to Gardner, passengers amount only. Definitely getting this.
Are you even sure that you can afford this game of poker?
Probably should have. You're right. I probably should have run a different thing or different locomotive on there, but we'll be all right. Just gonna keep one on each route as we go out here. I'm gonna do double tracks. Although doing double tracks on this one's going to be relatively hard. Can we do it? I think we can. There we go. Oh crap. I just ran the signaling wrong on that. Let me fix the signals. There we go. It's backwards, but it's fine. It will do what I need it to do. And to there. Passengers mail only.
I hope I'm not getting in your way with my station here.
All right, let's go out to Flagstaff real quick, and then up to Kingman to get that achievement knocked out. Probably need to add. Can we go up here? No. Gotta be an easier way to run this, right? Luckily we have plenty of money. It's going to allow me to run dual tracks, though, is the question. That's a mail only. Cars. Yeah, I did use a technique. Actually, it was better just... I just clicked on one side to the other and I actually ran it pretty decently. That's all that I need. Let's go up to Kingman, excuse me.
Not a bad one for a novice.
You have now also expanded your
There we go.
rail network
Just
into
connected to Kingman down here from Miles City, which is one of the tasks. Where are we on freight? 2,600 of 5,000. Probably need to start focusing on that. We're about halfway. We got about 2 to 3 more years to do the 5,000. I think we're relatively good. I'm gonna try to connect as many places as possible, but I think we're in a decent place, so to speak. 60 wood. We're doing pretty good there. How are we doing here? Still need more cotton. Let's see how this is doing. It's empty, which is what we want. It's getting delivered to here. Warehouse 7. Probably one more freight going from there to warehouse 8. I don't know what this is a bonus for a new industry. What do we have coming in? Fruit, sugar. If we just had sugar. So I think we just need sugar coming in, which we do have sugar coming in too. So that will actually make wine. Don't need any of that. Problem is we have a ton of beer here. Can we run it to warehouse 8? Let me upgrade this. Let's see. I'm gonna run a line is the question. I don't think it's gonna allow me. That's a problem. Unless I run it off this line. Let's do that. Makes more sense. And it's a whole lot cheaper too. We have meat here too. Can we accept meat there? Yeah, we can. It's actually a pretty good line right here. Freight, setup line. Should bring beer by itself and then bring back meat. There we go. There we go, perfect. Meat and beer back and forth, that's what we want. I don't know what to call this. T-Mag Inc. This is the only nickname I got. The middle-aged gamers engineering staff. Who knows? I don't know what you'd want to say. We got a ton of trains going though. How many? We got 87 trains, over 10,000 miles of track, which is pretty insane if you think about it. I want to double up on these guys. Supply tower.
Express trains allow for
Oh, I got the 5 express trains. Awesome.
You have many of
I don't have to worry or focus on that later on. I think it's because I added just one train to each of those lines, and that counted for the express lines. 3,000 to 5,000. Freight goods moved so far. I want to double up on that. And wherever the other train is coming back, I need to double up on that too. Where is the other train? Perfect. All right. Let's go focus. I'm so like 336. Does anywhere need vegetables though? Really can't get a warehouse anywhere in there, can I? I'm just going to connect to this to get the money, really, is all I'm going to do. and then straight delete it. Let's go ahead and start buying some stock.
My company's success is a safe bet.
Yeah, we got stuff going everywhere. It's making it a little bit hard to track, but have a couple more of those running. It's good. Good run grain to Miles City, and then back up. How's Billings doing? Billings definitely needs grain too. You know what? Let me do one thing. I'm just going to reset those two trains. I'm going to do this. I'm going to connect it to the other side is all I'm doing. Because I'm going to run a third and fourth line for grain right here. Go. I'll just put 2 on this line right now. And I also want to run 2 out, or actually multiple out to Miles City is the next goal. So what's the last year? What do you mean? For this entire thing? It goes past 1884. I guess it keeps going and going. If you're talking about the game, Rel Engineer, I really don't know offhand. We're doing pretty good. I feel like we're going to get gold check marks on everything. What I don't know is, are we going to get the President's Medal? What up, Techno Freak? How's it going, man? Good to see you again. We still need to work on achieving the quarterly revenue of Mel. Get to 2 million too. Can we bond anymore? Yeah, we can. And where is Trisha at? Let's see if we can buy her out. There we go. Own another 40% of her, which is good. Now this is one I might need the decapod on, just because of how much that incline is right there. Ooh, can I even connect to that side? I can't. Let me redo that. I got an idea. Let's do this. And then we're going to run tracks down here. To right here. Put a supply tower in. We're going to go ahead and add the maintenance building. And then we need to run a couple freight locomotives down here. Oh, Jesus, I forgot to add grain there. It's my fault.
The east and west of this region are now well connected.
Okay, we got the Mel, 2 million Mel quarterly revenue completed, which is nice. Definitely want the inventor. Let's see if we can upgrade all our freight to that too, would be nice.
It's supposed to improve your chances.
Now it should actually load up once it's big enough. Let's do it off of this line. There we go. Now it should load up instantly on this side. So they each have their lines going a different way. Nice, Techno Freak. Yeah, I haven't got the DLC yet. That's gonna be my next goal, though. I promise. Been wanting to do that.
I think you need a little reminder that you should take me more seriously.
We do have beer here. Can we transport beer anywhere else? That's all full.
There was a guard on board. Looks like I backed the wrong train.
I can now start putting stuff on the main lines as I need to between the cities. Put one on each route. In fact, put a couple right here since that's such a big connection. Alright, that's good for now. Yeah, I really want to do, like I said, I've been talking about doing the Mexico DLC quite a bit. I've only played the US, but I think changing the region would definitely add some flavor to this game. What is he waiting on? The signaling's all correct. Interesting. All right, got quite a few trains running now. What else should we do? See if we can buy some more of Trisha. All right, we officially own 50% of her business. We literally only have to buy her out. We have to get 5,000 freight loads done by 1880, which I think we're definitely on track to do. We're almost to 4,000. The Argentina map is challenging. Yeah, some of these are pretty challenging. Like this one is kind of blowing my mind. The AI is on hard. I still don't know if that's going to be enough for the President's Medal. I really hope it is, but we're already 3 hours into this. I think after this is over, I'm probably going to switch it to Train Sim World after a short break. What time is it? All tonight after this is over, just because of the time. I got a bunch of stuff to do before work tomorrow. I will be streaming quite a bit more lately throughout the week, and it's solely because I'm not drinking or going to the bar. I hate to say that, but I'm doing what's called dryuary. I'm working out 2 to 3 times a week. So you'll be seeing me, instead of going to the darts on Tuesday night, I'll definitely be streaming Tuesday nights. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow for a short while. And I really want to get President's Medal on this entire game. Although I know I need to switch it up. I need to play different games like Train Sim World and some other ones. So I'm keeping that in mind moving forward. I also want to play some Satisfactory.
Constant breakdown.
So if you guys have that game, I really want to make like a community night where you guys could come hang out and play that game with me as well. What do I want? Let's do that right there. Can we play the bond game at all? I don't think we can. We have 3.7 million in debt. We would need 37 million company value for another bond, which I don't have that right now. It's about 1.2 million per 10 shares. Okay. I don't know if I need to do any more in this game or if I should fast forward it. Let me go ahead and save it just in case. And we're going to go ahead and fast forward. I'm going to leave it as is with 102 trains. I think that's enough. Or should I keep expanding? I feel like I have done enough in this to get it going. I'm going to go ahead and try to fast forward it, guys. I just saved it just in case. Farm Simulator 19. I haven't seen the new maps. Are they actually DLC maps or no? Let's do that. Can we pay the bond off? I don't know if that's going to help out or not. Okay, we own 65% of Trisha Jones. We are in fast forward mode right now. I mean, when you're going to the bar every other night, it becomes a bad thing. So it just depends on how you look at it, I guess. I was getting unhealthy, just physically. And I like working out. I was still working out twice a week while doing the whole bar thing, playing darts. I love going out. That's my social environment, is the bar. As far as physically, though, it's taking a toll on me. And being hungover when you're 36 is not fun. No mod maps, I got one PV mods map. Okay, I get what you're saying. Alright, Roadmaster, take care. Yeah, I'm about to be done here in just a second anyways on this map. Probably should have ran another 20 freight trains or so, but I think we're good. Let's go ahead and replace everything that we have real quick. Just to make sure it's all new. Because I haven't done this in a while. Oh, I don't want to do that. Exit out. So it'd be the Renault. We need to replace the Renault. And then we need to replace all of these guys. There we go. Make sure they're all up to date, running as fast as possible. Yeah, cheers, Roadmaster. Take care, man. Thanks for coming by and hanging out again. Definitely appreciate it. Almost another 10 more shares. I do want that station master. We just need 15% more to completely own Trisha outright. We'll be there pretty soon, actually. Can we get another bond? Not quite yet. We should be able to get another bond here in just a second, though. We're pretty close. So 10x value of this is 37. No, we're still about 5 million off. How are we doing on task? Almost at the 5,000. See this right here? It should be a gold check mark as well, I hope. If not, we can go back to the save and restart it. There we go. Now we just need to buy Trisha Jones out. So close to the full amount, so I'm just going to hold off for a second. Yeah, it did have shades. Yeah, I just added 2 or 3 of those on there. Now here's the real question. I hear a train in the background, but did we get the President's Medal with the AI being on hard? I hope to God we did, because I don't want to play the scenario again. I'm tired of it. I'm mentally done with the scenario. Please. Hey. Yes. We got an achievement unlocked called Cowboy, which is nice. So adding the competitor rating for 1.66 just put us over the 30-point mark for the President's Medal. I think I did pretty good on that. Wow. I am 100% happy I did that. 30 more points to 11K. Get it all mode. So whoever predicted that, let me go ahead and predict it. Choose outcome. Yes, T-Mac did good. I know someone got it right, so you're going to get some points on that. T-Mac is God. Who wrote that? That might have been me. There you go, Real Engineer. You got some free points on that. Let me go back to the main menu real fast if I can. Where is it? I don't want to quit game. Oh, here we go. Main menu. There we go. Perfect. That was the... I want to get to the scenario that was real fast. And it was on the Northwest. So that was officially the Northwest Northern Passage route done with the President's Medal. That's probably... I would say that's probably the hardest scenario I've done. Simply because it's a different strategy compared to what I'm used to. I'm used to just doing straight freight and not focusing on the passengers as much. But focusing on the passengers from the beginning is a good source of income to build the freight out later on in the late game or the mid game. Your cheering section is absolutely... Yeah. Yes. Yes. I'm going to cheer for myself all night. Anyways, guys, that's it for tonight's stream. I definitely appreciate everybody for hanging out. Make sure to follow me at twitch.tv/MiddleAgedGamer in case you're watching this on YouTube later. And cheers, don't die. Don't you know, it is getting low, it is